Hello, it's Liz Yuille from Old Stables Crafts, and I've got a very quick top tip for Tuesday for you. And it's around using embossing folders for embossing, yes, but also for transferring ink. This is not a new technique, but it's one that I think is always worth having another look at. So this is the Bricks and Mortar 3D embossing folder, which I have inked both sides so that you can see the difference between the two. So this one, I inked the side with the raised, can't work out which way around it is. It's this one, with the raised element, which is like the grout or the concrete between each of the bricks, and that's on the side that's got Stampin' Up on it. And then so that's this side, and then this is the other side, which ends up with the indented brick and raised cement or grout, and this is in grey granite, which I thought was a reasonable colour to use for this, but a really nice effect. To clean these, run them under a tap, or you can put a wet wipe through. I will show you that in a moment. So that's the Brick and Mortar. Another one which I thought was really nice for sort of a natural look is the I can't remember what it's called, but it's a wood grain one. And again, I've inked both sides. This side the ink is going in, and this side the ink is laying on top. So where there's ink is raised. Both of these are 3D embossing folders, but again, really nice. This is soft suede, really nice effect. I think I'd go for that one personally. And I'm going to show you how to do it with the splatter and stripes, but the splatter. And so you can see how it's done. Oh, I do need to just trim down one of my bits of card, which is a little wide to go through the mini die cutter, and I thought I'd use the mini for ease of size on camera. So I've got some Magenta Madness, so it's going to be really easy to see, and I've got the splatter of the inks and splatter. Now this is another of the 3D embossing folders. I will actually bring in a piece of scrap paper just to protect my grid paper a little. So all I'm going to do is ink, just straight ink up the embossing folder. You don't want to push too hard, you just want to sort of bounce it, because particularly with the 3D, you don't want to get into the indentations too much. Ooh. And this is the what I would call the flat side. Now you will find that your ink may puddle a bit because it's going onto a slick surface, but it will be fine. So now when you come to put your card in, you do need to have the courage of your convictions, and once it's there, it's there. You do not want to move it, otherwise you will get a smudge. So let's open up my mini, which, remember, is on discount for the whole of March, so you can get 20% off during March, and also off 13 of the bundles, some of which have been rebundled specially, including the sunflower Celebrate Sunflower bundle, which of course for Ukraine is a really nice bundle to have if you want to do cards to support the horrors that are going on in Ukraine, or support the people who are going through the horrors of what's going on in Ukraine. So let me open this up. Again, you have to be slightly careful and kind of pull it away. And there you go. So that's one side, and that's the other side. Really nice effect. So this is inking the side that pushes in, and this is inking the side that is flat. Then the cleanup, as I say, you can either run your embossing folder under a tap, some soapy water, or if, like me, your craft room is nowhere near a tap, you can just take a wet wipe, pop it into your embossing folder. Now it will squish out a bit, so do be aware that you're going to end up with some liquid coming out, and then just run it through your die cutter again, and it will run through really easily, but it will squish out the liquid that's in your wet wipe. So you can see it's squishing out there, but it's clean on the inside, so that's fine. And then just take it off, and I've got a piece of kitchen paper just to wipe up the excess. But it does mean it gets nicely into all the nooks and crannies, and again you can clean this under a tap. It's only plastic. And then just open this up, peel that off, pop it in the bin, and then, preferably without getting ink all over yourself, you can just wipe off any that's left, and because you've got wet wipe in there as well, it's going to come off easily. So there you go, nice quick cleanup. So I hope you found that useful. As I say, just don't think of your embossing folders as only for embossing. Use them for a bit of 3D stamping as well. Let me just pop those out of the way, and then I can bring back in the pieces that we've done. So we've got the Magenta Madness in the splashes, the wood grain and the bricks, and then the reverse sides are like that. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget, if you wish to subscribe, you can do that in the bottom right hand corner. If you've got any questions at all, please leave those in the comments below, and there's a blog post to go with this over on my website, and again, associated blog post link in the description bar. Thank you very much indeed. Have a fantastic day. If you would like to join me live at 11 o'clock today, that's 11 o'clock UK time, that would be fantastic. That's in about 3 hours over on my, well, here on my YouTube channel. So I hope to see you then. Bye!